made the song Good as Hell, Ricky Reed and I just having a good day. A couple weeks later, I got the call and I freaked out. I'm such a huge fan of barbershop, so it's an honor to be a part of the movie. Coconut oil. My biggest musical influences are, of course, Beyonce, because I grew up mostly in Houston, so watching Destiny's Child and Beyonce blow up was so inspirational to me. Also, I'm a Michael Jackson kid. My mom and dad always played Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. 5 words, Detroit, Soul, Houston Trio, Turned.
Please welcome for her talk show debut, my girl, Lori Harvey.
Oh my God, Jeannie, congratulations. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you.
Wait,
first off, how does it feel right now to be doing your first ever talk show?
You know, I had some nerves backstage. I was a little nervous, but now that I'm out here, I'm good.
Yeah. Girl, nothing to be nervous about. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, somebody else recently ran into you, and that was Saweetie, the one and only. And it set Twitter on fire because you guys were so intimate in the encounter that everybody was like, what the hell is he talking about? It was juicy, so pray tell, what was the conversation?
Yes. Honestly, it was really just us uplifting each other, you know, letting each other know, you know, I'm in your corner, I got you. If you need anything, let me know. I love you, you're beautiful.
Aww.
Just women empowerment, you know.
I feel like when you see women together like that, you're like, what could they be talking about? These are two stunning girls. I loved running into you in Fashion Week.
I
were
know,
like,
it's so good to see you.
and the first thing she said was, she's like, I'm coming to your show. I was like so thrilled. But one of the things I love about you is just how confident you are. How you carry yourself as a woman is absolutely beautiful. And I see that a lot in your mom. Like, I see your mom and I'm like, who is the woman that Marjorie Harvey raised? What would she say? What are some of the things she's taught you?
I would say just, you know, be confident, you know, be sure in yourself. Don't let anybody take you off your pedestal. Don't let anybody tilt your crown. Go after everything you want in life and never settle.
Your fashion is always on point.
These are the facts.
I mean, I love that. And you said you don't have the traditional model body. Do you feel like the modeling industry, though, is evolving because you're doing so much?
It's definitely evolving. Even just, you know, when we were at New York Fashion Week and I was at some of the shows and I was looking at the runways, there's so much diversity and inclusion now.
Yes.
I mean, you regularly see models of different shapes, sizes, colors, trans models. Like, it's been such an amazing transformation to see over the years from even when I originally got into modeling. So it's definitely changing, but it's changing in the best way.
I agree.
I like the fact that you're, you know, launching out because, first of all, this is my first time hearing you speak, so I'm so excited.
And she has such a dope personality. I feel like people don't think that, especially because you're so beautiful. They probably don't think like, what's her person? How would you describe your personality?
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm very laid back and chill. I have a little, you know, crazy side. Every now and then, for, you know, behind closed doors.
That's where it should be.
Yeah, and my friends say I'm pretty funny, so I have a pretty cool sense of humor.
I hear you're very funny.
You seem like you're really cool, and we could go have drinks and stuff.
We could definitely go get drinks.
Let's give her a proper introduction. You know our next guest as Remy Ma and Papooses' 2-month-old baby. Please welcome for the first time ever on television, the Golden Child. So much hair!
She's got on her outfit.
She has your nose.
And matching
She got the gold shoes on. Mama.
Yeah,
My goodness. Turn around so people can see her.
sorry.
Oh, she's so Oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. She's okay, y'all can clap a little bit. I told you not to clap. Look at her perfect. She is so perfect. Now, tell me, how has she changed your life since you brought her home?
I know. I want to get closer. When I tell you, she makes everything so peaceful. Like,
we don't want to disagree on anything. We're like, all right, fine, whatever. Everything's just so calm. She really completed the whole circle.
You had a very difficult labor, and you were readmitted to the hospital. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, what happens is when you go into labor, after you have the baby, you're supposed to continue to contract so that your uterus and all your body parts shrink back to their pre-pregnancy size. After my blood pressure was so high, I almost had preeclampsia, which you get when you work too much. I literally worked to the day that I was going to, but I felt fine. But my body was saying something different. And after I had her, my blood pressure was really high, and my body wouldn't.
You couldn't contract?
I was still dilated 3 days later. So they had to bring me in. I was
Getting her face.
I had 3 blood transfusions.
Are you listening?
Oh my goodness.
And it was just really, really crazy. And I was scared because I was worried about her, but she was fine. It took me a little bit extra days to get back together. But I'm good now.
You're fine now.
Remy, you're so strong. Sorry, you guys. I know what we're talking about is super serious, but this baby was over here doing the cutest face.
I've been seeing baby Brooklyn on IG.
Yes.
I begged
So
you
beautiful.
to bring her. Yes. And so this will be her TV debut. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm so excited.
Brooklyn.
OMG.
Hi, baby. Kenya's uncle, everybody. Kenya's uncle.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
Oh, she's
Oh my gosh, girl, where did you get your shoes?
Yes, her little shoes.
Okay, now Brooklyn has over 80,000 followers on Instagram. I can totally see why she's so adorable.
Oh my God.
She's staring me down. Why do you think she's become so admired on the gram?
You know what? I honestly think.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
I just know that you've been going through a lot. You wanted to have her. I'm so happy for you.
Where's some tissue for Lonnie? Do we have tissue?
It's right here.
knows I've been through so much. It's just everybody.
So precious. Hi, Mama.
I think it's really because, I think she's kind of like a symbol of hope.
Yes.
Because so many people watched my journey and they knew how important it was for me to have her. And here she is, and I think that it just gives other women hope that if it happened for me at my age, at 47, that it can happen for them too.
She is such a blessing.
Our next guest is a rising singer and songwriter who just last year released her debut EP, I Hope You See This, and her song, In My Bag, has proven to be a hit. Please welcome Thuy.
Thuy! Woohoo! All right, come on,
Oh my God, I don't want to leave.
I'm gonna give you a slight hug.
Thank you for having me.
Have a seat. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm so nervous right now.
Why are you nervous?
This is my first ever live daytime show. And honestly, I wouldn't have wanted it with anybody else but The Real because I used to watch The Real back in the day. I would be at my medical job like, what is The Real up to?
Really?
Sorry, I was watching my old boss, but yes, I'm like, this is such a dream come true. So
Well, we are so pleased to have you, and you're from the Bay Area, so I know Jeannie misses you.
Yes.
She's from the Bay Area. But I heard that you're a big dog lover, and you have a dog named Oliver. Tell me about your love for dogs.
So I feel like I love animals, but dogs more so. Like, I love the cat lovers, but they just, I'm allergic to cats, so I can't be around cats, but they're cute. Just dogs speak to me in a different way than I can explain. Like, my dog will just be on the couch and he doesn't say anything, but I'm like, we get it.
You get
it's the
each other.
unspoken conversation, between us.
That's hilarious.
And he's just my comfort. I love him.
Well, let me just say, I love the name Oliver, by the way.
Oliver's a good name. It's a good, human name. I love human
absolutely.
name dogs.
I have a son named Oliver, and my grandson is Oliver as well. So
It's a good name.
That's why we're not saying Oliver.
It is a good name.
Exactly. Now, Thuy, let's talk about this. You started entertaining a karaoke night with your family. Tell me all about that, and how old were you?
Well, I feel like I've been singing since I was 5, or when I can actually talk. But at all the house parties, I feel like karaoke was the main event, and if you're Vietnamese, you understand. It was like everybody would come over for the parties, and you knew it was coming up, and people would blast the music. Sometimes we'd even get the cops called on us because it was so loud. But I knew that was my moment to shine. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I don't know any Vietnamese songs, but I would just walk my little butt over there and be like, hey, can I sing a song? Be like, Britney Spears, sometimes that was my jam.
Oh, that's so
And
funny.
I would just sing and dance in front of my aunties and uncles. They wouldn't understand a thing I was saying, but I just loved it. And I feel like that's kind of where my love for
music,
performing and dancing kind of came into fruition.
I'm Lady. I'm Mariah. And I'm Kaylin, and we are Glamour.
Now, before you were a group, you met Candy. What's the biggest thing you've learned from her? Because she's the expert. You know, y'all got this.
Candy has taught us that there's no I in team, that no one is bigger than the group, and to stick together through thick and thin. She has also just taught us, not even intentionally, but just her being the businesswoman that she is, still involved in the music industry. We want to be like well-rounded individuals, not just artists, and she teaches us that every day.
Thank you guys so much for being here. You are amazing. We wish you all continued success. Be sure to download Glamour's new single, Bae, on iTunes.
Yes, and here's something we can all sing along to. We'll be right back with more of
The Real!
Yes!